So let's take this hair down first. I went to the salon right before Thanksgiving, and y'all, when I tell you I barely combed my hair, I am so serious. Hello, my pearls, and thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Regina, if you are new here. So every December for the past few years, I have shared a video just talking about my natural hair care journey. So here we are in December, and following with tradition, I'm sharing an updated natural hair journey video. I won't repeat everything. I try not to repeat anything that I've shared in previous videos, but there's a lot of good stuff in there, and you hear some testimonials from me. So I'll be sure to link those videos. I think it's about 3 of them that you can take a look at when you have time. Actually, there is one thing I want to talk about briefly that I've shared in other videos. So I live with thyroid disease. If any of you out there are medical professionals, you can already tell that I've got a fat neck and a little bit of a scar that's left from thyroid surgery. But if you know anything about this terrible disease, one thing that it wreaks havoc on is hair. That's just one of the many things. And my hair is my crown. As you're watching this video, you might feel the same. Your hair might be your crown. And I've learned to deal with it. My hair suffered for quite a while, but I'm back on track. And what I want to share with you in this video is some things that I have doubled down on in 2025 that have really helped me maintain healthy hair. That's prepooing and deep conditioning faithfully. So prepooing was an absolute game changer for me. That was the first time that I tried an oil for prepooing, because previously I'd used conditioners for prepoos and I just dabbled in it. When prepooing became pretty popular, I wanted to try it too. I didn't try it right away, but I started trying it with just a regular old conditioner, and I couldn't see, I didn't see anything noticeable in my hair, a noticeable difference. So I just used it here and there on and off for a few years. But this year, I wanted to try prepooing again and stick with it. So initially I tried an oil by African Pride, and then I wanted to try just plain old olive oil. Those two worked okay. I had a little bit of itching with the African Pride, which is why I switched to the olive oil, and that worked well. So then I was inspired to try something else. I tried another oil as a prepoo for my hair, and like I said, it just changed my hair and scalp for the better. Less dry, less itchy, less flaky. My hair was shiny and so soft. So to this day, I'm sticking with it. I don't think I will never not prepoo again. So if you have not tried prepooing and you are trying to get your hair to its healthiest state, I would say just find an oil that you like. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, the beauty supply store has so many oils to choose from. Again, you can just use extra virgin olive oil. The possibilities are endless, but if you're interested in adding a prepoo to your hair care journey, girl, do it. It cannot hurt, okay? And I prepoo not only with the oil, and I don't know if I overdo it. I don't think I do, but I part my hair in sections. I part my damp hair in sections. I just spray it a little bit before I wash it, just enough to get it damp, and then I oil my hair all through, my scalp rather. And a little bit on my hair too, because I wanted to get some of the benefits. And then I proceed with my regular shampoo. So give prepooing a try. The second thing is deep conditioning. If I do nothing else in the future of my hair care routine, I will pre-poo and deep condition. And the way I guess realize just how deep conditioning is, I did a March Moisture Madness series and this year, and I was noticing as I used these different deep conditioners, my hair was responding so well. I was getting more definition in just my plain natural wet curls, and I'm like, wait a minute, why have I not been steadfast with this all these years? Yes, I deep conditioned previously, but it was once a month. I was not consistent with it. And I don't think you can over deep condition. I apply my deep conditioner to my hair, taking my time, and put on a plastic cap, processing cap, and sit under the hooded dryer. And I always add heat. I have a hooded dryer, and then I have a steam cap that I can just plug up and put over my plastic cap. But y'all, I think just deep conditioning is so beneficial, and it feels good. I get time to just sit down somewhere and relax and just focus on me. Life is so busy, and if my wash day is one of the only days that I can get some time to myself and relax, I'm going to take it. I plan my wash days based on what I'm doing to my hair. I'm going to pre-poo, number one, so I want to let that sit, and I'm going to deep condition. So I plan out my wash days so that nothing else will interfere with what I've got going on with my hair. And most deep conditioners, some you can apply for 5 minutes. Those are the ones, I guess, that are really, really formulated in such a way that you only have to use them for that long. But for me and my hair, I do no less than 25 because I make the time for it, between 25 and 30. I like 30, actually. It's just my time. And now the weather's cold and it may be cool in the house. Just having that heat coming from the hooded dryer, on my shoulders and around, it's my time and I like it. But let me reel it back. Deep conditioning is so important. I just noticed that once I was deep conditioning weekly with heat, and my hair, like I said, my texture started coming out more, and I was amazed and couldn't believe that I had not taken deep conditioning seriously. All deep conditioners are not expensive. Find one that you like. You can even start on the low end if you want. Drugstore deep conditioners or beauty supply deep conditioners before you move on to something else, because they are not all created equal. And I say that to mean you might find an inexpensive deep conditioner that does what you want for your hair. So just experiment and have fun doing it. Now, I also started taking hair vitamins, and I started in August, I think, just August of this year. And are they working? I think so. I really do think so. I just, take them as recommended, and all I can say is I feel like my hair feels fuller. It's not breaking off when I comb it. I know that we shed hair, and that'll be the long strands with a little white knot on the end, teeny white knot. That would be the shedding hair, which is normal. But the breaking of the hair, like breaking off small pieces when I comb it, I still have some like hairs in the sink, but it's not that much. It's just little things that I notice on a day-to-day basis, I'm like, I think there's something to these hair vitamins. Now, hair vitamins also, I think there are some good brands out there. You can do your research and find one that you like. Initially, I was taking Centrum Women's 50 Plus vitamins just every day. The pills are kind of big for me to swallow, so I got mine in the minis. And they, I just feel like they also probably helped my hair get into a healthier state along with everything else that I'm doing. But in August of this year, I ordered my first set of vitamins from a brand that I really like. And like I said, I think they're working. I think it's a combination of everything. I do not expect for an oil and some vitamins and, some magic potion to make my hair grow. I think it's just setting a routine, sticking with it, and not doing too much to your hair. My routine is so minimal. I pretty much use the same products over and over again, despite what you see back there. But I only have one head, and I'm just not one to hop from product to product to product after one or two uses. I need to give it time. We need to give it time to see if the products even work, if they're doing what they're claiming, if it's making my hair soft, are they shiny? Is it giving me moisture? All of those things. So I stick to a very simple routine. And within that routine includes pre-pooing and deep conditioning, like we've already talked about. So before I let you go, I do want to talk about my hair. My hair is, I say it's thriving. I get compliments a fair amount of time, which I absolutely appreciate. If you notice, I have layers cut in. I knew that this was time, that December was when I wanted to get my final trim of the year. So I talked to my stylist, actually sent her a video of a young lady getting some face framing layers. So that's exactly what she gave me. And I hope they're coming through on camera. My hair hasn't been this length in a very long time, but I love the layers. Once she styled my hair and finished it, she curled it, and the bounce, the layers, the everything, it was exactly what I had in mind. So not only did she give me the face framing layers, but she gave me long layers in the back, or all over, I guess. And I'll show you what my hair is looking like. Hope you can see. So I'm keeping up with my trims. I know I've kind of, the main focus of this video was to talk about pre-pooing and deep conditioning, but I am very much that person who tries to get my regular trims, and I do get my trims. I shouldn't say tries to, but I've been going like 4 months, sometimes 5, but I think I might just knock that down to 3, because as soon as she, kind of looked at my hair, she said my hair itself was in great shape. And, but she said, oh girl, you need to get these ends trimmed. So I know I've been doing a lot of twist outs, and I curl almost all the way to the end, and then I may put perm rods on them, which is probably not good for my fine hair, but it looks good. So I'm going to rock my straight hair for a while, and just be careful with it, be gentle with it, and maybe the next time you see it, I'll have a little bit more curls so you can really see those layers in there. But I'm excited. I'm excited that we're coming to the end of 2025, and I'm excited for what 2026 will bring. And make sure you come back next December of 2026, because I'm hoping I'll be a little bit closer to waist length. I've got a few more inches to go, but If you're here and you stayed till the end, I appreciate it so much. Give me a pink heart in the comments. All right, let me know that you like this video, you like this content, and I'll know to come back again next year. Ladies, until next time, keep it naturally corporate.